Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. Yeah, they'll get it up across the 20. To the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set, hut, just the outlaw. 2 right here. 3. Let's go. You tighten up. Check this guy. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Rush.
Now Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. From the 21, it's second and 10. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go, and that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw again is Jackson. There goes a deep ball. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were looking for Johnson that time. After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And they'll go with the ground attack here. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play here for the Bills. 76 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run with Sanders. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now Jackson back into his end zone. He'll hit Jackson complete. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Give him 7 on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the others. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Watch the shot. Go. 43. Check, 43.
Jackson on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
SOS. Why, get wide. Go. 43 is the mic. All right, T, let's take it. All right, T.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. Finding room inside the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Green brings it in. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his man here. It's Green. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
52, Mike 52. Yeah, I got you. You're Mike 52, Mike 52.
Throwing is Jackson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They go play action with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. He's at the 40, 30, 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy. Now a hit and a loose football. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle taking it in. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Back. 43.
Now Jackson throwing again. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, Mike 20.
On 3rd down, Jackson dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Shazier drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. There we go, Mike 20.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jackson now. He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz.
At the Bills' 16-yard line.
That's mine. I got him. Switch. Kill.
To try again after the sack. Jackson escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Take 4.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
On 4th down, Jackson.
Check three.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by a former Niner legend in Ronnie Lott. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got a moonwalk. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ed Reed comes flying in from safety for the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Jackson buying time under pressure again, and down he goes again. Lawrence Taylor able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Everyone, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm not ready. Hey, Mike 20, Mike. Go. Go. Check, check, go.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Being chased, and a big loss here as he's taken down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Jackson. Flush, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watch the backfield. Hatchet.
At the 17-yard line.
Switch.
From the 17, Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd down.
Watch the safety creep.
Jackson forced out to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Here's Jackson to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This will be taken very short. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Another run with Sanders. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
The tackle by Brian Burns. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Bills.
They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. That's good for 28 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. A nice little juke. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Joker, 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 Joker. That's it. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, let's get this, get this. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is running.
Jackson. It's caught by Jackson.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
50's the mic. 50's up. I got one.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Deion Sanders. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. Johnson was the intended receiver. And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record.
The 49ers now going to use the first.